performing arts series at Stephens plays a leading role in our lives. It's in our togetherness that we become a community experiencing the true power of the performing arts. We are excited to share a lineup full of laughter and tears, happy endings, and thought-provoking performances, leaving an immeasurable impact on our community. Cardamimit is a band of 4 award-winning awesome women playing the Finnish national instrument, kantele. They compose as well as arrange, write lyrics, and produce. Alongside 15 and 38-string kanteles, Cardamimit's musical universe is where original pieces with a modern approach still have a strong foundation in Finnish, Eastern European, and Scandinavian traditions. The long mutual history can be heard in their unique sound as the silvery tones of kantele flow together with the mesmerizing singing harmonies. Take a trip back in time and rock with John, Paul, George, and Ringo. This loving tribute to the Beatles will amaze you. If you want to experience the best Beatles tribute ever, come see the Fab Four. Absolutely the ultimate tribute. Inspired by the beloved films, the romantic and adventure-filled new musical Anastasia is on a journey to Ames at last. From the Tony Award-winning creators of the Broadway classic Ragtime, this dazzling show transports us from the twilight of the Russian Empire to the euphoria of Paris in the 1920s, as a brave young woman sets out to discover the mystery of her past. Pursued by a ruthless Soviet officer determined to silence her, Anya enlists the aid of a dashing con man and a lovable ex-aristocrat. Together, they embark on an epic adventure to help her find home, love, and family. Legendary band Three Dog Night, now in its 5th decade, claims some of the most astonishing statistics in popular music. In the years 1969 through 1974, no other group achieved more top 10 hits, moved more records, or sold more concert tickets. Enjoy a step back in time.
Celebrate, dance to the music.
Who's Live Anyway? The hilarious improv comedy you know and love, live. Starring Whose Line Is It Anyways, Ryan Stiles.
I should probably put some clothes on now that you're here.
Joel Murray.
It's a hobby, okay?
Jeff B. Davis.
Why is my baby in a drawer?
And Greg Proops.
Oh, Zooms and Gadzooks!
Who's Live Anyway? Produced by Nightlight Promotions.
Stomp is an explosive, inventive, provocative, witty, and utterly unique and unforgettable experience for audiences of all ages. The international percussion sensation has garnered armfuls of awards and rave reviews and has appeared on numerous national television shows. The 8-member troupe uses everything but conventional percussion instruments, matchboxes, wooden poles, brooms, garbage cans, Zippo lighters, and hubcaps to fill the stage with magnificent rhythms. Year after year, audiences worldwide keep coming back for more of this pulse-pounding, electrifying show. As the Boston Globe says, if you haven't seen Stomp, go. If you have seen it, take someone and share the pleasure. Stomp. See what all the noise is about. Backed by his stellar six-piece band, Irish phenomenon Nathan Carter takes us on a musical journey for all ages, bringing a unique blend of Celtic, Irish, classic country, and contemporary favorites to the Stephens stage while featuring stellar musicians, Irish warmth, and infectious energy.
So ride me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Ride me, mama, and away you feel. Hey, hey, yeah, mama, ride me.
Nathan first catapulted into stardom in his native Ireland, charming audiences on guitar, piano, and accordion. With 5 #1 albums, 2 #1 singles, and 3 #1 live performances on DVDs, Nathan is now Ireland's #1 live act and on his first U.S. tour. Her voice, his vision, their story. Gloria and Emilio Estefan. Now their story is an all-new, exhilarating original musical winning the hearts of critics and audiences alike. On Your Feet features some of the most iconic songs of the past quarter century, including Conga, Get on Your Feet, Don't Want to Lose You Now, Rhythm Is Gonna Get You, and Coming Out of the Dark. Prepare to be on your feet from start to finish. Take a chance on Mania, and you won't be disappointed.
You can dance, sing it!
The world's #1 touring ABBA tribute will rock the Stephens stage with 2 hours of uplifting, dance-inducing, and sometimes heartbreaking songs, fully live with fantastic staging, lighting, and effects.
Mamma mia, does it show again? My.
ABBA's timeless songs were written to be enjoyed live, and Mania gives you exactly that. The show recreates ABBA's sound not only perfectly, but respectfully too. Mania is not only for lifelong die-hard ABBA fans, but the new generation of fans who never had the opportunity to see ABBA live. Come and join the party. You can't stop the beat. Hairspray, Broadway's Tony Award-winning musical comedy phenomenon, is back on tour. Join 16-year-old Tracy Turnblad in 1960s Baltimore as she sets out to dance her way onto TV's most popular show. Can a girl with big dreams and even bigger hair change the world? Featuring the beloved score of hit songs including Welcome to the 60s, Good Morning Baltimore, and You Can't Stop the Beat, Hairspray is fresh, winning, and deliriously tuneful. This all-new production brings Hairspray to a new generation of theater audiences. From Lincoln Center Theater that brought you The King and I and South Pacific comes a sumptuous new production of the most perfect musical of all time, Lerner and Loewe's My Fair Lady. Director Bartlett Sher's glowing production is thrilling, glorious, and better than it ever was. My Fair Lady tells the story of Eliza Doolittle, a young Cockney flower seller, and Henry Higgins, a linguistics professor who is determined to transform her into his idea of a proper lady. But who is really being transformed? Hailing from Tanzania, Zuzu African acrobats celebrate the 2,000-year-old Bantu culture of East Africa. Each member of the cast has received special instructions from the elders in the Bagamoyo Arts and Cultural Institute to perform these ancient traditions to audiences around the world. Watch as the acrobats dazzle the audience with controlling dish spinning, drums, chair balance, unicycle and bicycle tricks, human pyramids, and much more, all to the sounds of African beats. The grace, beauty, and strength of Africa stands as living testimony presented through living human art and entertainment. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. It's the ultimate tribute to the legendary Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, honoring the impassioned and transcendent music of one of America's most beloved singer-songwriters. Rejoice as you're taken on an intimate musical odyssey guaranteed to get you up and out of your seat and dancing. The production journeys through Aretha Franklin's courageous life of love, tragedy, and triumph, starring a live band, supreme vocalists, and a night full of music by one of the greatest artists of all time. All of your favorite hits in one evening, celebrating the iconic songstress. Ireland with Michael Live is a multimedia experience that combines the music, dance, and stories of Ireland and features the ethereal voice of leading Irish tenor Michael Laundra.
To the Father and all.
Following the overwhelming success of his music series on PBS, the live theatrical show is coming to the Stephens stage as part of his tour of U.S. cities in 2023.
At the end of the day,
Emmy Award-nominated singer and voice of the River Dance on Broadway, Michael interlaces songs and stories of Ireland to a backdrop of spectacular footage filmed for his PBS travel series. Irish dancers, fiddles, and pipes add to the feast of Celtic talent on stage as Michael draws the audience across the Atlantic Ocean while sharing his own connection to the songs and stories of his home country. Bagpipes with attitude, drums with a Scottish accent, a blazing rock band and show so hot it carries its own health warning. It's bagpipes, it's rock, it's bag rock. AC/DC meets the poet Robert Burns, where rock anthems sit comfortably alongside the great tunes from the glens and the mountains of Scotland. It's the Red Hot Chili Pipers, not the Peppers, a 9-piece ensemble consisting of pipers, guitarists, keyboards, and drummers who've been rocking the world from New York to Beijing to Melbourne and everywhere in between, with musicianship of the highest order and a passion for the pipes that will leave you breathless. Les Violons du Roi from Quebec City takes its name from the celebrated court orchestra of the French kings. It was founded in 1894 and continues under music director Jonathan Cohen to explore the nearly boundless repertoire of music for chamber orchestra in performances matched as closely as possible to the period of each work's composition. Its minimum 15-member complement plays modern instruments, albeit with periods of bows for Baroque and classical music, and its interpretations are deeply informed by the latest research on 17th and 18th century performance practice. The repertoire of the 19th and 20th centuries receives similar attention and figures regularly on the orchestra's program. Holding on to hope when times are tough can take an awful lot of determination. And sometimes an awful lot of determination comes in a surprisingly small package. Little Orphan Annie has reminded generations of theater goers that sunshine is always right around the corner. And now the best-loved musical of all time is set to return in a new production, just as you remember it and just when you need it most.
Sun come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow.
This celebration of family, optimism, and the American spirit remains the ultimate cure for all the hard knocks life throws your way.